I'll just go by roll call. Let's see, let's go with Rob, who's sitting there with Cassandra first. How's that?
Rob Henry here.
Okay, and Cindy?
Cindy Matheson here.
And who else is with us? I'm so sorry, I'm on my little phone here.
Looks like Paul.
Oh, Paul, great. And Paul Grady?
Present. Good morning, everyone.
Okay. Good morning, Paul. Okay, super. Cassandra, could you just tell us what's first on the agenda? I know there were some minutes and things. Do we want to do that stuff first, or?
If you want to switch it up and do the administrative stuff first, you can. Up to you.
Hold on, let me see here. Bear with me here. I'm just pulling up
Technically, first on the agenda is reorganization of the board to select
right. Sorry.
chair and
Good.
vice chair.
That's great. So I welcome any recommendations. Would anybody like to be the chair? Okay. Would anybody
before-
mind if, would anybody mind? Would anybody mind? Go ahead, Rob. Sorry.
Before you do that, what is the update with getting more people to be in our committee?
It has been advertised. Nobody has applied.
We are working on it, Rob, by the select board. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Reaching out commentary every single meeting. It's just no one's grabbing at the bit.
Let's see if we can recruit some people. I got a couple people in mind. We'll see if we get them off the couch, Paul, for you. So
We'll appoint them. I can tell you that.
Yeah. Would anybody mind if I were the chair? I'm glad to serve. If nobody else is thrilled to do it, I'm glad to do it.
We are grateful to have you take that position, Ted.
Okay.
Can I nominate Ted Carr as chair?
Second.
Okay, and first and second, all those in favor?
Aye.
You gotta do a roll call.
Oh, I do? Okay, sorry. Yeah. So Paul Grady?
Paul Grady, aye. And
Cindy?
Cindy Matheson, I.
Okay, and Rob Henry?
Rob Henry, aye.
Okay, wonderful.
And Ted, are you voting?
Oh, am I allowed to vote for myself?
Yes.
Okay, then yes, Ted Carr, aye. Thank you, Curtis.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and then we need a vice chair. Would anybody like to serve as vice chair?
Cindy, would you like to?
No, I'm not able to do that. I'm sorry. I can't do anything else
Yeah,
at this moment in my
I'm not
life.
either because I've got a couple new situations and stuff, so I can't commit to that.
Okay. Would it?
I wish I could, but I'm on 3 different committees. Town
No
hall.
problem.
I've got.
Could I make a suggestion? Why don't we do a little more recruiting and see if we get somebody, and we'll see if somebody can be vice chair. And we'll just leave it blank at the moment until we find somebody that can do it.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I think the only thing you need to think about before you have new members and have someone in that position is there someone who would be willing to run the meetings in Ted's absence?
Great. So I'll tell you what, let's do this. If I think I'm going to be absent, I'll reach out to everybody to see if someone could run the meetings.
Perfect.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. All right, do we have any public comment or items not on the agenda?
You do not have any public comments.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so then the next is an update on 43 Elm Street, unit number 2, lottery update.
Yep. So the lottery is still open until the end of the month, and then the actual lottery will be taking place on August 6th. I believe there have been a few inquiries on the unit. I don't know if anybody has actually applied as of yet, but I've been talking with the lottery agent who has been fielding inquiries from potential applicants.
Okay, that's great. I heard I have 2 calls I need to return from people I know in Cohasset expressing an interest. So I will point them in the right direction. Is there, Cassandra, is there a link to the advertisement or where it's posted?
Yes, I believe there it's linked on the trust. There's a subpage on the trust website that says something like active or affordable housing or current affordable housing opportunities, something like that. And everything is linked there.
All right, perfect. So I'll send both of them the link so we can see if we get a little interest in that. All right.
Yep, and
that sounds-
if they can't find it, they can always reach out to me as well.
Okay, thanks, Cassandra. That's wonderful. Okay, anybody have any
Ted?
questions about the lottery? Go ahead, Rob.
Is there a reason the person you're talking to won't give us an update? I mean, if you ask him how many people have signed up, you said you don't know because he hasn't told you, or is it, does he?
No, I didn't have a chance to touch base with her prior to the meeting this
Okay.
week.
Because I mean, a part, unfortunately, I can't have as much to report on this as I wanted to, but we've got a couple things we're trying to do before we actually, sell the house. One is to clean the windows, and the other is to inspect the gutters. And I have a company to do that, and I have to talk to Diane Aarons, who's the owner of the first floor. And she keeps coming up with an excuse. She's something to do with her work. Over a week ago, I was supposed to meet her this past Monday. She told me she was sick. And then she doesn't return phone calls in an expedient manner at all. So I still don't have a date as when to meet with her. But the other key thing is, which I will emphasize, to make sure that her daughters wanted to apply and get in this lottery, to make sure that she's done that. And she knows that it's the end of the month. I know you talked to her once.
Yep, the daughter is aware that the lottery is open and has the
Yeah,
ability
so-
to apply.
So
I don't know if she's still
we don't
interested or
perfectly
not.
know, yeah, if they've applied or not, but
I don't know if she's still interested
where
or not.
people aren't, running over people to try to do it, we should make sure they have a chance to at least get picked.
Great.
I sent you all the link to the listing.
Oh, thanks, Curtis. That's great.
You send that to all of us, Karis?
Yep,
Okay.
I just sent it.
Awesome. Can I ask a question about gutters and unit cleaning? Do we need the permission of the downstairs tenant?
Not the.
So two separate things. You don't need
Okay.
to involve the downstairs unit owner regarding the cleaning of the unit. That's just for the interior from the construction dust and whatnot.
Okay,
The gutters, however, the two unit owners need to agree upon a company to use to repair and or clean the gutters
got it. Good. Okay,
because it's on the exterior.
Because it's the HOA would maybe cover that anyway, that would be the thing, and Cassandra and I both talked that if I can't get her to meet with me in the next week, then we can probably accomplish this on the phone. I just thought it would be politically better to show interest and all that good thing if I met with her in person, but I can't keep chasing her if she can't seem to commit to a date to get together.
yeah, good call. Let me know, Rob, if you want me to help or anything like that, but I think, yeah, let's try to. I think in person is great if possible. If not, I think a phone call, and that way we can keep this one moving.
I don't need any help. I just because nobody knows her any better than, I mean, I've met her once before, and Cassandra's had some conversation with her, so
Okay,
but I was just hoping to have a report for the meeting today, that's all.
Not that you
No
aren't doing
problem.
your best, Rob.
of
Me?
course. Okay, all right, well, that's good. Any questions on that? We'll just keep that one moving. No, all right, all right, Affordable Housing Steering Committee, do we have Paul coming to join us?
I did invite him. He did confirm that he was coming, but he is not here.
Okay, we'll wait a few minutes. Why don't we jump ahead? We have some invoices to pay. If that's okay with everybody. Looks like 6250 and 625. Anybody have questions about those?
So that might be the outdated agenda. I had sent an updated agenda because we had received
Oh.
some additional invoices.
Oh, okay, do
I
you want walking us through them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
So let's
great.
see, there's Quite a few. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 invoices total.
Wow.
They total $4,811, and those are all for MHTL.
MHTL, okay.
Yep, those would be, that closes out the end of the fiscal year. I'm not sure why there were 7. I know that I did a couple, in June, but in any event, that covers both of the open meeting law complaints and then meeting attendance, over the last several months. So that's why that's a $4,000, but that should finishes up the end of the fiscal year.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions about the bills?
No,
All right, anybody comfortable? We just vote the 7 bills, or do we need to do them individually?
You can vote them all at once if you're comfortable with that.
yeah, and I think Karis just explained what they were, so.
Okay, perfect.
So I'd make a approved payment of
Second,
said 7 bills.
All right, first and second by Paul and Rob. Is there any discussion? No? Okay, do I have to do a roll call here?
Yes.
Okay, so Cindy,
Cindy Mathis and I.
Rob,
Rob, Henry, I.
and Paul,
Paul Grady, aye.
and Ted Carr is aye.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you for all you do for us. Then we have, the agenda I have says minutes June 11th. Is that still correct?
That is still correct. You also have the July HOA fee in the amount of $476.98.
Okay, let's maybe do those separately. Does anybody have any questions about the June 11th minutes?
None.
No? Okay, so why don't we, we'll do a roll call again, or could I have a motion for to approve the minutes?
Motion to approve the minutes.
Thank you, Paul.
Second,
Thank you, Rob. Okay, so roll call, Paul Grady,
Paul Grady, aye.
Cindy,
Cindy Mathis and I.
and Rob Henry,
Rob, Henry, I.
and Ted Carr, aye. Okay, so that one's good. And then we have the HOA fee. I think it's 400 and change. Does anybody have any questions? Okay, could I approve the HOA fee?
So moved.
Paul, thank you.
Second,
And Rob, thank you. Any further discussion? No? Okay, so roll call, Cindy
Cindy Mathis and I.
and Paul Grady
Paul Grady, aye.
and Rob Henry.
Rob, Henry, I.
Okay, and Ted Carr, aye. Okay, any topics not anticipated? No?
Just, I just have one, where do we stand? Maybe you don't know the answer, but I've never seen completion of, with the harbor situation with the George McGolrick and so forth. They have places that they were going to do affordable housing, another location in town, which we approved.
They did.
What's this?
They did.
No,
You
they
sure?
have them.
They have.
Oh, where are they?
Down off Cushing Road, I think, that stone building across from the old skating pond. I think that's,
Oh,
Yeah, they did it at least 2 years ago.
they were pretty quick. I was on planning at the time, so they
Yeah.
did that pretty fast. I do believe it's the stone building that kind of old police station, but it's not.
So what's the schedule on constructing something? Do we know that?
It's already completed.
It is completed.
It was completed 2 years ago.
Completed 2 years ago.
Yes.
We just approved it back then, so, okay. But we've never really, at least any meeting I've been to here, we've never did that, so I didn't realize those, so those are completed, they're in the inventory of, okay.
oh,
good.
that's terrific.
I do have a question about some of the materials that I was going back looking through, it mentioned about Mr. Schiavo was ready to I guess list or rent the property on 147. Was that on last week's or is that upcoming?
So 147 South Main, the paperwork has been submitted to the state to have them approve the LAU.
Okay,
So it's not up for rental as of yet because they have to approve that paperwork first before the lottery can begin.
and we had 3 tranches of money of $5,000 that we were committing. Are we up to dispersing the second tranche of it, or is that
Yep.
after? Okay.
The second one has been dispersed to him
It has, okay.
just very recently.
Okay, awesome. So going forward, if anybody has any, topics that we should put on the agenda, could you guys send those to Cassandra and myself, and we'll just make sure we populate the agendas?
Sounds good.
Okay, that would be great. And let's see, Paul Kears, no?
He is not here.
Okay, all right. Would anybody like to wait a few minutes, or do you think we should just dissolve? What would folks like to do?
You have his phone number?
I do not.
I think I do. Hold on one second. Let's see.
Mhm. He's probably not accustomed to us running through the agenda so quickly.
Would somebody please rub that in with Steve when they see him next? Because that would be great. Hey, I'm on my phone with all of you. If I gave you Paul's number, could somebody give him a quick buzz, see if he wants to join us? Who's up for that one? Anybody got a free phone nearby?
I have one.
Okay, great, Cindy. It's 781-724-2954.
Okay, let me try a text and see if that gets through.
All right, wonderful. Thank you so much. Anybody got any good jokes? Yeah.
Well, did everybody
Well, still,
say 4th?
What's that, Paul?
Everybody have a happy 4th.
Yes,
Good.
yes. Lovely. I hope everybody had a nice time.
It's a gorgeous weekend. We don't
Well,
get enough of those.
Well, after 14 straight Saturdays of rain, it was nice to have a good weekend.
It
Yeah.
was.
we're supposed to have another Saturday rain this weekend.
Oh, is that right? Ah. My lawn is very happy.
There's a lot of good Wimbledon tennis on.
Oh, that's good. And I think Newport, Rhode Island has their tennis thing going on this time too.
That'll be after the completion of Wimbledon.
Oh, it is? Oh, excellent.
And the
No,
Tour de France has started as well. I'm actually heading to the south of France with a quick stop in Paris first next week, and we'll be able to catch one of the stages when they're down in Provence.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm excited.
Safe travels.
Have a great trip.
Yeah, thank you.
That sounds lovely.
And Eddie
Okay.
will be with you all for the next meeting. I'm going to Maine when I come back, so she's going to cover the next meeting.
Okay, that's great.
Okay, I've sent a text. I'll try the phone as well. Bear with me.
Okay,
Paul, do you
great.
know what's going on, kind of an update with the, property there where the old gas station was on Main Street that they fenced in, and of course, the town parking situation is worse than ever now, but, do we know what's going on there? Do we need Paul Kears for that?
It was bought by a fellow from Milton, Rob. We were hoping to get that as parking, maybe a small park, but he outbid. So it's, I guess word has he's looking at a boutique hotel, that kind of thing.
No kidding.
Really, right next to Red Lion. Gee.
Red Lion, yeah. And as to parking, it's become first and foremost on the select board. We're looking at every single option available and working with Bill Quigley It could be even up to putting some, entry meters into the town parking lot, because we have people we're finding are leaving their cars there, and one's taking them down the MBTA station just to save the fare. And so utilize a ton of space. We're looking at options for employees, as you know. Oh, it's the restaurant up by the Red Lion, Jesus.
Salty Days, yeah, they did a good thing. They had
So
a little
they're
shuttle from the Catholic Church parking lot, yeah.
and looking at more of that. You know, again, it's come up we talk about it almost every meeting, but Cohasset to a degree has become a victim of its own success.
Huh.
You know, people are coming in, but we have to start mitigating the parking situation, maybe 2-hour limits. And that's each and everywhere. It is in any options that, if you guys have any suggestions, by all means, submit them. You know, we got people parking off street, especially along Main Street, where we're running into difficulty. You know, pulling up over sidewalks and crossing, you know, blocking the sidewalks, and God love them, they have nowhere to go, but they've got to make arrangements. So
Yeah.
parking is, one of the big topics of our agendas.
I mean,
I would think so.
you could end up doing restricted parking like they do in Hull, which guarantees parking for the residents. And then, you know, you have to find meters or public parking lots for everybody who's coming in and visiting. It's a challenge because residents don't like having to pay something additional, although it's $15 for a parking sticker that lets you park anywhere. Well, technically it's supposed to be in front of your house, but there's also some town parking lots you can park in. That's what Hull has done.
Yeah.
But
So
that's not gonna resolve the problem for the stores and the restaurants who obviously attract from out of town. It's not supported by the town residents, so that I don't
Right.
think that'd be very
it might
popular.
stop people from parking on the side streets if residents want to park there, and let residents get priority. But right, you're right, Rob. We just also installed we redid our meters and did meters with an app, in the commercial area in Hull. And I think there was an RFP to figure out who would do who would manage that. So no more meters, but you've got to download an app and pay. And resident stickers get like a half an hour free parking in those metered spaces. So that's another option to think about.
They do that in a lot of coastal communities, Rockport, Newburyport, they're doing the
Yep.
very thing. We've got to start looking at that. Again, because of the restaurants, but also we want to work with the restaurants and the businesses as far as shuttling people over. Maybe the employees over at the town hall, because that lot sits empty a good part of the time. You know, it's the old axiom, and you can't blame people for not wanting to walk, but it's or even if they provide a shuttle. So we're trying to work to mitigate it. It's not an easy prospect.
It's not.
But the town hall parking lot after, 4:30 or something like that would be a great idea.
That's what we're looking at, Rob.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out the best path to force the traffic there instead of, again, people are coming in, and I'm not blaming the out of towners, but using up the town parking lot to save a couple dollars down at the MBTA station, I'm sorry, during the week is getting problematic when you have 4 or 5, maybe even more cars. So we're looking at that being metered or 2-hour parking. I mean, every option. So I would make a request that if anybody, like Karis just had a great idea, is put it in. We've got to bounce around, so we've got to get something done, and it's up there.
You're saying people park there and then walk to the T?
No, they'll meet their friends. They'll take turns, and you get 4 or 5 cars. We found out will meet and park in the town lot, and they'll jump into a car.
Oh my God!
And they'll split the parking down at the MBTA station, because they just saves them a few. It's go figure. But
What's because I don't ever take the T. I mean, what is the daily parking fee now?
I,
You know?
I don't take it either, so I couldn't give you a definitive
Yeah,
answer.
I thought it was like $4 last
Yeah.
time I used it.
It's not a backbreaker, I know that.
No,
I know, that's what I say, it's nominal, so, yeah. Wow.
yeah. I just talked to Paul. Apparently he's on the expressway in a rainstorm. So he said there is nothing really to report from the steering committee other than that they had paid the bills for the surveys of the 2 lots that we were looking at, the one near off of Pleasant Street and the one from the old Esposito property. And that was his update, but and otherwise there wasn't anything from the steering committee that he had to report. But by our next meeting, he felt there would be. So I said, we'll put it on your calendar for the second Wednesday in August.
Okay. Thank you, Cindy, for checking in with him.
Oh, no problem. He's
Yeah.
such a good guy.
He is such a good guy. He has a very long commute. His business is north of Boston.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, he is, it's quite a hike.
Yeah, it sounded like it was raining and it was like an hour and a half commute. I said, well, keep your eyes on the road. I won't keep you any longer.
Yep. So, I guess if I could ask if anybody has anyone that they think,
Mm.
might be good for this committee, if you feel up to asking them directly, great. If you want to send them my name, I'll give them a call. Let's see if we can recruit some folks, and try to get them before the select board for appointment.
Good idea.
I think that would be great. How many folks, Cassandra, do you remember how many folks do we need or how many are open at the moment?
So it's a 7-member board.
7?
So you
Okay.
have 3 empty seats.
3 empty seats. Okay. All right. So that's good. Let's see if we can help the select board get this knocked down for them. That'd be great. So if anybody has any good suggestions or if somebody owes you a favor worth 3 years of their life, then send them along. But all right. Anything else for today, everybody? No? All right. A motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Thank you, Paul.
Second.
Thank you, Cindy. All right, roll call. Paul,
Paul Grady, aye.
Cindy,
Cindy Matheson, aye.
Rob,
Rob Henry, aye.
and Ted Carr, aye. Okay, thank you guys, everybody, and
Thank you, Paul.
we'll see you next third Wednesday of August.
Second Wednesday,
Second Wednesday of August. All right,
Yeah.
very good. I'll
Thank you,
get this
Ted.
right. All right, thank you guys.
Thank you,
Take care.
Ted.
Take care,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Bye.